Hello, third graders. Today we are going to review fractions. Who's going to remember anything about fractions? That was forever ago in school. Fractions. Listen, these guys had some pretty awesome teachers that taught them about fractions. I think they remember more than you think they would. We better give them 5 of the top things they should remember about fractions. Tip number 1. Glasses on, everyone. Read those directions carefully. Does the question say, choose all? You better pick more than one answer. Reading carefully means glasses on, everyone. Well, if you need them. Hey guys, don't forget when you read in the directions and you see the word sum, don't forget that means to add. And if you see the word difference, don't forget that means to subtract, because sum is the answer to an addition problem and difference is the answer to a subtraction problem. Read carefully and highlight. I think you might be looking a little too carefully. Your eyes are starting to look a little crazy. But don't forget tip 1. Read those directions carefully. Make sure if it says choose all to pick more than one correct answer. Tip number 2. Don't forget there's 2 parts of a fraction. The top part is the numerator. It tells you how many pieces are shaded. And the bottom part is the denominator. It tells you how many parts are in one whole. Don't forget that. It's not how many pieces are in all. It's how many pieces are in one whole. Let's take a look at a fraction. Hi, I'm a fraction. You can tell my name by counting first how many pieces are shaded. 1, 2, 3. That's the numerator, the top number. And then you count how many pieces are in all. 1, 2, 3, 4 for the denominator. That means that my name is 3/4. I'm a fraction. What? Things are getting a little weird. We've got talking fractions. Time for tip number 3. Don't forget, fractions that are over one whole can be written in 2 ways. A mixed number and an improper fraction. Oh goodness, I guess we better go talk to another fraction. Hi y'all, I'm a mixed number. So first when you're writing a mixed number, you count how many whole rhombuses there are. 1, 2, 3. And write that number as your large number. Then you write the small fraction beside of how many pieces that you have extra. There's 2 out of 4. That means this fraction is 3 2/4. But don't forget that a mixed number can be written like an improper fraction too. They're both correct answers. Right, so that means I can be an improper fraction as well. For the numerator, you count how many pieces are shaded in all. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. That's your numerator. And your denominator still is how many parts are in one shape. So the denominator is still 4. So your fraction is 14/4. Tip number 4. Don't forget, when you're adding or subtracting fractions, you only add and subtract the numerator, not the denominator. The denominator tells you how many parts are in a whole, and you didn't change that. You only changed how many pieces that you're talking about. So for this fraction, we're adding 1/4 plus 1/4, and that means we have 2/4. We don't change this to 8ths because suddenly our rectangle isn't chopped into 8ths. We're still talking about fourths. So please remember, when you're adding or subtracting fractions, you're changing the numerator, not the denominator. Tip number 5. Take your time. Draw your workout on a sheet of notebook paper or a whiteboard if you have one. Did I say read the directions carefully? Like really carefully? Like really, really carefully? Like really, really, really carefully? Yes, they heard you. They're going to read the directions carefully. I mean, they're paying attention. I mean, they found me when I was in the video 3 other times. Right, guys? You found me 3 other times, right? You're paying attention, right? Right, guys?